Welcome back to what's going to probably start becoming Noah's Cocktail Corner. So we have another one for you for the membership while we're on shutdown through the COVID epidemic. And while the plague spreads, we're still going to be happy with spirits, wine, good food, and the hopes that we're going to get through this as a country, as a membership, as a team, as a world. So another cocktail that we wanted to do for you that's fairly simple to make at home, not very intense, but goes from our browns to our clears, because like myself, I'm a big vodka person, but I do appreciate a good bourbon with my cigar every once in a while too, is the Vesper. Vesper is one of my most favorite things, the James Bond martini. And me being a huge James Bond fan, and yes, Sean Connery is the original and the best James Bond, that's just personal preference. This became popular. So it combined the classic martini with gin, vodka, and of course Lillet, and it makes a beautiful Vesper. Now you can use different types of gin. Some people prefer a different, more of a piney gin. Some people prefer the cucumber gins. Some people prefer Belvedere, Goose. There's a lot of different arguing opinions about this. I personally use Hendrick's, a cucumber-based gin, and I use Belvedere, which is the true and original inclination of it. A lot of people think it's Stoli. It was Belvedere that started it, even though they use Stoli in the movies, and of course a little bit of Lillet. So for this, you're going to need some sort of shaking device. Now these you can get off of Amazon Prime. You get them at a store. I even think that places like Walmart and Fred Meyer's might have them in the bar department. They have before, but you're going to need something to shake it up because you're going to want to shake it and mix it. So you're going to want to get a decent amount of ice in there, probably about halfway full on the decanter itself. You go any much more than that and you're going to be shaking ice all over the place and it's going to get real messy. Now it might be kind of funny, but it's going to be real messy. After that, you're going to want to do 2 ounces of the vodka of your choice. Of course, ours being Belvedere. 2 ounces of your gin of choice, which we're going to use Hendrick's on this. And you're going to want to do a ½ ounce of Lillet. Now you can't use just any aperitif. You have to use Lillet or it's not called a Vesper. It's not a true Vesper. And a lot of people will argue this. Probably doesn't have the true flavor profile. There's a couple of members in here that are pretty stringent upon that. Then you want to cap it. You want to make sure it's on there. And the biggest thing with this, when you shake a spirit of any kind, you're aerating and breathing the spirit. You're letting the flavor profiles of the entire spirit out. So you don't want to just shake it. Like you'll see a lot of people just do this. You want to move it, almost in a figure 8 pattern. And you want to do it, a lot of people say about 50 times. And that's, you can do more, you can do less. It's going to let's water down the drink. That's kind of up to you how you want to do that. Then you take the drink and you're going to want to take this out and you're going to want to have a straining device of some sort. Now, you can use the decanter itself and try to pour it. You're going to pour ice out into your drink probably, but you're going to just want to pour it straight out like this. It should look something like this if you measure all the ingredients right. You're going to have just a little bit of frost up top. Next, after that, you're going to want to have a lemon. And you're going to want to have basically something that you can make like a twist out of, which is something that looks like this right here. We call it, bar world, we call it a twister. But you can call it, sure it's like a cutter or something like that. I don't know. It is what it is. I've always called it a twister. I'm always going to. You're going to want to cut a lemon rind with this, like so. And then just give it a little twisty poo, like this. Nothing super complicated. Nothing hard about it. Just kind of twist it like into a curly fry. That's basically what you want to do. Drop it in. You're ready to rock. You got your Vesper. Get a good classic Sean Connery movie like Dr. No, classic favorite of mine. And cheers to your favorite Vesper. Here's to y'all.